So in the book of Numbers, chapter 31, we find that Israel had gone to battle against the Midianites, and they had defeated them soundly. And the instruction was that nobody was to be left surviving. They were not Israelites. But this was not obeyed. And they brought the women and the children back. And when Moses and Eleazar the priest went out to meet the army, he saw these women. And it says that Moses was extremely wroth. He was mad. He was angry because of what he saw. And this is what it says. And Moses was wroth with the officers of the host, with the captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, which came for the battle. And Moses said to them, have you saved all the women alive? Behold, now listen, behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Balaam to commit trespass against the Lord in the matter of Peor, and there was a plague among the congregation of the Lord. You see, Balaam, every time he went out there on that mountain, and he looked out across the plain, and he saw that huge multitude of Israelites. Oh, he wanted to curse them. He wanted to curse them because he wanted the money. He wanted the riches to go along with his fame. He wanted it badly. But God wouldn't let him. Three times he tried this. 3 times he failed. So now he's distraught because he's missed out on all this wealth. But then he thinks, I know how to cause the Israelites to be cursed where God will curse them. And he caused them to intermingle with these wives of the women of the Midianites. And every time that you see this in Scripture, you read about one of the kings of Israel or one of the kings of Judah, and you find out what caused them to fall, what caused them to turn their back upon the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Why did they do it? And you'll find it so many times it was because they had married women from these other tribes and these other nationalities, and they had brought their gods with them. And the next thing you know, their husband, the king, was worshiping idols of stone, wood, hay, and stubble instead of the true and the living God. And so because of this, God brought this plague upon the Israelites. That's the doctrine of Balaam, the doctrine of compromise. I heard somebody say one time, a preacher, he says, if 10 million people have a dumb idea, it's still a dumb idea. And the thought of much of society today is it doesn't matter if I'm involved in fornication because everybody does it. Well, just because everybody does it doesn't make it right in the eyes of God. And the price and the penalty still remains. Sin unconfessed will bring forth death. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.